Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. Today we are diving into a new application, and this is another one of these first impressions videos. And if you're new to the channel, these videos are of me just trying out an application I haven't tried at all before. This is the first time I look at the application, and today's application is an app called Beloga. Beloga, I think that's how you pronounce it, but actually, let's just jump into it and take a look at the pricing first. Um, it has a couple of plans, and based on the plans, this reminds me of a lot of applications actually that have sort of a chat interface, like the ability to capture a lot of stuff and then to chat with your stuff later. I have gone ahead and I have downloaded the web clipper, and I've also opened up a Medium post we will be clipping later, but pricing on this is one workspace, GPT-4o Mini. Searches are rate limited, command, spotlight, and powerful shortcuts, community support. $20 each month on the yearly plan or $30 on the monthly plan gives you unlimited workspace, unlimited searches, latest and greatest AI models. That means GPT-4o, Sonnet 3.5. Well, I guess it is Sonnet 3.7, or it should be at least soon. Opus 3, Gemini 1.5, and O Mini. First dibs on latest features, access to specialized data sources, one-on-one productivity coaching, priority support. They also have an enterprise plan and a believer plan, which is just a one-time payment where you get everything from the pro plan and you get lifetime access. So this is the lifetime plan, which is something a lot of these SaaS products offer when they are first starting out. So that covers the pricing of this application. Now let's go ahead and jump into the application here. So I have logged in before, so I can log in here. And the first thing that meets you is this chat interface. So here I can press add to choose specific sources. Can I write something here? So let's see if I can capture, because I have two choices here, writing or not writing. Let's just try and write something. So this is a test. Let's press send. So that actually searches through everything. And it analyzes the query to figure out the next steps, tests, scenarios, evaluation methodologies, web library, and answer query. It is a little slow. That might just be because I haven't put anything into here. So this is a test response. If you have any specific question or need, that is quite cool that it figured out that I'm just testing it and it gave me a test answer. What happens if I press writing? Let's try that as well. So it needs more. It needs more information. You have something called history. My guess is that these work with keyboard shortcuts, and they do. Let's take a look at integrations. So you can share Google Docs slides, PDFs, and folders with Beloga service email address, so you can send it and then click on sync to do that. You can sync with Notion. They have a Telegram capture, and they also have a Telegram search to start using your search integration. You need to pair your workspace Telegram search bot, so you can actually search. That is my guess, that you can search your Beloga. I think that's how you pronounce the name, just through Telegram. I think this is a really cool feature. Let's actually go ahead and try out the web clipper, because I think we need things in here. But before we do that, let me just click. So I can actually add text here, so I can start writing. So this is a test, and control enter to save the note. It takes a second to save the note, and I actually get to see the note in my recent captures. I can press plus here, sorry, And I can also drag and drop files. Let's just drag and drop this. It failed to upload because it can only take Word documents, so it doesn't work with images. Let's do that one more time. I just need to see what kind of. So PDF, MD, text, so only paper, PowerPoint, EPUB, CSV, XL, or Excel files. So images do not actually work. Let's just clip something from here. Let's just mark it up, click this button. It says capturing, so it takes a second to capture. Everything feels a little slow on this application, but that might just be me. So it doesn't actually capture the thing, it captures the whole article. Let's try with right clicking. So if I try this and I right click here, it doesn't show up. So I can't just capture a section here. I can press this and I can capture the whole thing. That's what it seems like, that I can just capture the whole thing. Let's try and ask a question. So let's do what are notes for. Let's go in here and click this, and then we can press the button to get the search to start. It takes a second to go through everything. So I'm hoping that it picks up from the article up here that I saved. But it takes a second. So here we have a few things. And it actually shows me where the information comes from. So it uses my sources first, then it actually goes out and uses other sources from the web. So if I click this, it will open up an article. So basically, it does ChatGPT stuff or just LLM stuff in general, but you also have the ability to add your own notes. You can see a history here. Let's try to ask something from this, or what happens if I click. So I can actually click it and it gives me insights. So instead of having to do that work myself, I can click into this. It will analyze the document and I can actually see the insights and key insights. What can I do here? So this gives me the original text, the whole text here. And I can, my guess is that here I can ask it questions. So I can talk to my document. I can also give it tags. I can favorite things, but let's actually go back home and try this one as well. So let's open this up and just find a question. So let's actually do what are 5 iPhone? Let's copy this and just paste it in here and write what are and let's ask it a question. And my guess is that it either like talks to this document or it actually talks to everything again, like it is the same as we had with home. So it does this, and it also has 4 more sources. So it picks up from Reddit, from Zapier, from PC Mag. All of these are uh, places I am familiar with. I can also search my sources. So if you had a lot of sources, I can also capture my source here. So by clicking Shift C, I can just go ahead and capture that. So it doesn't specifically talk to this document like I first thought. Let's try doing this. So here I can pick one specific one to talk to, so I can actually do that. That makes a lot of sense. If I now go back and I show you it again, if I jump into here, you can see that it is already talking to this, but I removed the whole start of it. But I can do like this. I can paste it again. What are, and now it should only do this specific article. So I really like the insights here. That is something I really do like. Um, I like the insights. Whenever I click into one of these, I can see my insights here. That is something I really do like. But apart from that, this feels a lot like all of the other chat applications I have tested out. I like the integrations. I like the multiple workspaces. It seems like you can have. Yes, you can. Multiple workspaces. I like that. I like the fact that it has sharing abilities, capturing abilities, but not only does this feel like it is at a really early stage, like simply not being able to add images is an issue for me personally. It again, this is a first impression video, so it might change when I have played around with the application a little bit, maybe watched a few tutorials, but like it feels like all of the other, and I've tested many chat type applications I have seen, and I've seen quite a few of them lately. I think I did um, a first impression on two last week and probably the week before that. There are just so many of these chatbot applications. And my guess is that we will have one of these, but I can't seem to believe that all of these applications will exist. But I like a few things, like I like the user interface of it. I think it seems simpler than many of the other applications I've tested out. I really do like the capturing abilities as well. That is also something that is lacking in some of these applications. Um, I think the pricing is a little expensive, but in general, I think it looks interesting, but unfinished is probably what I would say about this application, which is the same thing I've said for all of the other, or at least most of the other applications I've tested out. But that covers it for today's video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.